Howdy, folks. You may notice we're somewhere a little bit different. Not really around a big thing of water, but in my backyard. You can see my house there behind me. And I decided I'm gonna do something that I ain't done in quite a long while. And that is to go fish the pond behind my house. I think it's been about 5 years since I fished on it. And I'm pretty sure I'm still allowed to. It's not my pond. But the day I moved in, I talked to old man Bob, who's my neighbor and owns it. He said that I could fish on it, and he's never told me otherwise. So I'm just gonna assume I still have permission. So I'm gonna head back here, just a little jaunt, and let's see if we can catch anything in there. I'm curious what's still living since the last time I was there. Nice little walk through the backyard. Now we've got our little creek ditch thing. Real muddy. There we go. That is a giant crawdad mound. They make some mighty big chimneys. Do this. I used to always keep a path from the house mowed up to here, but I don't really do it anymore though. There's this much water down here. It hasn't rained a ton lately. I wonder how much is, oh, that's swampy. How much is in the pond? Because like everything overflows into this area and it kind of floods over through here. It doesn't really go anywhere. That pond is kind of high. All right. A lot of lilies. Well, let's see what we can catch. I'm gonna come over this way. Last time I was here, there was a nice, there's a nice little area bank here that's easy to cast off of. See how well we can do. Got my light action, and I'm gonna start with everyone's favorite, the rooster tail. And I don't care if it's actually everyone's favorite, it's my favorite, so it's what I'm gonna do. See if it works, and if not, I suppose I got a couple other options. We'll just run it around, see if there's anything in here. Last time I was here, I caught a fairly decent bass, but again, it's like 5 years ago. Who knows what's still in here? There's a fish. Okay, that didn't take long. Not very big feeling, but it is a fish. It is wrapped up on that lily pad. There we go. All right, pretty all right bluegill. That's a good sign. If there's decent bait fish, there should be decent predator fish. But all right, good enough bluegill to take a 6-ounce rooster tail. Normally they don't get them on ones that big, but I'll be happy with it. There's another one. Another decent little bluegill. This guy's hungry down here. You got 2 hooks in you, bud, huh? There's one out. See if I can get the other one easily. Looks like the other one's gonna take some pliers. There we go. Another nice little bluegill. Cool. There's something. Another good bluegill. Well, apparently, bluegill population is doing good. They're not necessarily, oh, he's got all of them in there. I wouldn't say they're huge by any means, but they've got the colors, ow, ow, ow. like big mature fish usually do. So they may not be giant, but they are at least older fish. Ow. It's hard to unhook these guys when they've got all three of them in them. There we go. There we go. Not that bad. Thanks, pal. I'm gonna go around this way. See if I can maybe get right along that path or in those little clear spots. I feel like the largemouth are gonna be up in all the lilies. I don't have a great way to be inside them. Well, kind of saw that coming. I was trying to, oh, is this thing dislodged? I think I can pull this in. Kind of trying to pop it over that, but instead I just kind of lodged into it. I might be able to drag this on in. Nice and gentle. Come on. Come on. A little further. A little further. I think that's all it wants to go. Let's see if I can't. Come on. There we go. Got it. All right. Now I'm caught in this tree. God dang it. Try to just have a little fun close to home. There we go. This looks like an okay place. All right. Ooh, a little muddy here. A lot of deer prints. Okay. Okay, this might be all right. Looks like I can cover damn near the whole pond from here. Or at least this piece of the pond. Connects in the middle there through all that brush. There, oh, that was a largemouth. It came out right there under that lily pad. I saw him jump out and grab it because I didn't get the hook set well enough. But it kind of confirms what I thought, that they'd be in and around all the lily pads. Oh, there's a fish. Hey, there we go. It's not very big, but it's a largemouth. It's smaller than the last one that I lost. The good thing is, once I get them unhooked, one, two, there we go. So the good thing is, first off, this fish looks healthy. He's not stunted. His head isn't way bigger than his body. And he's kind of small, which means something bigger in there has been making smaller fish. And they're staying healthy. So that's a good thing. Which means... There we go. There we go. A little ways out there. Another smaller one. But it's another largemouth, which is what I'm looking for in here. Uh-oh. Once I get him untangled from this stick and that stick. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. You are not hooked super nicely, are you there, champ? Sorry about that. Ripping his mouth away a little bit there. Just a little piece. Well, I don't want to do it, but the easiest way to get this off would be to just... There we go, snip that little bit. There, another nice, pretty healthy, tiny largemouth. See you, bud. Alright, I'm going to switch over to a nice soft plastic paddle tail. Nice little minnow. I haven't seen any minnows, but I mean, I gotta imagine those bluegills, these little bass have got to be eating something. I mean, these little bass can't eat the bluegills I've caught so far, and they've got to be able to eat more than just the baby or bluegills, so nice minnow, maybe we'll do it. Oop, something just came and grabbed it right there. Tried to rip the tail off. I'm going to guess that was a bluegill, since it tried to rip the tail off instead of just swallowing it like a bass would. Alright, this will be tricky, but I'm gonna make a couple casts through here. Some little sunfish biting at it again. Yeah, those little sunfish, they really like it. I don't want sunfish though. I may have to just settle for the sunfish in here. There seems to be plenty of them. They're hungry. First, let's try through these lilies where the largemouth seem to be hanging out before we give up. Another sunfish. Oh, they got my tail. Well, I'm going to switch out the type of lure I'm using then. If I'm going to get a bunch of bites from bluegills, may as well put something on that I can catch bluegill with, I suppose. I'm going to switch out to this little minnow guy here. Not quite as big as the paddle tail. They should be able to get the hook in their mouth a lot easier with this than the paddle tail, because there's a lot less of it hanging out. So they won't be just ripping tails off. Plus, I don't have to work it quite as quickly. I can just kind of do this bouncy thing. Keeps it in its place a little bit better. There we go. Oh, let go. Let go. That feels like a little bit better fish. Maybe just... No. No! How did that break off on lily pads? God dang it. There we go. Oop. All right, well, quick release on the bluegill there. A smaller fish. Oop. Grabbing my lure, but not getting the hook. Damn lilies. There we go. Ah, came off. I've had several fish take this and come off the hook, which I don't like. Even some like better feeling ones. There we go. There we go. That one stayed on. A little bit better largemouth. A little bit. Not huge and amazing by any means, but definitely bigger than the last ones and still nice, healthy, not scrawny, good colors, nice red gills. I'd say it's a pretty healthy little pond. I'm curious where the bigger fish are. Although I had one on who wrapped me in lilies and broke off my 8-pound line. But, you know, overall, I think it's doing pretty well. Alright, before we quit for good, I found that I did have one kind of weedless lure. I figure it's worth a shot. So let's give it a try. I've got one kind of weedless Ned rig head that had a little crawdad lure. I know there's crawdads in here. We saw that big chimney coming in. I find them in my yard sometimes. I think there's one living next to my basement door right now. He was there 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna give this a shot. I can kind of throw it into the over into the lilies if I can reach that far. The wind is not gonna be helpful. And I just gotta slowly bounce it back. See how it goes. Whoop. Well, looky there. Well, he came off, but it worked. A little one right here grabbed it. I mean, can't argue with results like that. Interesting. Can I get around through here? If I can get out onto this log, maybe I've got a shot catching something. Oh yeah, immediately. I gotta fight this fish. Okay. Well, it's another largemouth. It's not the giant. And holding my balance, trying to do this, not great. But, you know, got me a good fish. Well, I won't say good, it got me a fish. But I now have to unhook. A little weedless thing here is getting in the way. Get out of there. There we go. That was pretty darn quick. Alright, another nice little bass. Back over there, where you came from. Well, I don't think we'll get quite the quick results like that again, but never know. There's another one. Ooh, better fish, better fish. Come on, this way, this way. There we go. Ah, came off. I didn't think I could flip it through all of this. So he went this way, so I figured I could try to bring him up here. That was a much better one, like what I was trying to catch. Hoping to catch. Trying to catch anything. Uh-oh. Probably nothing else over here around all these branches since I just ran 2 fish through them all. I could try that way, maybe. Not gonna be really easy to land a fish from that way. Ah, hell. Yet, one grabbed it. Oh, he came off, okay. Did he come off? Yeah, he came off. I'm okay with that one coming off because I don't think I was gonna land it through all this. But this certainly been interesting. It seems like a lot of bass are on the backside of all this brush, which is hard to get to. Well, that didn't go like I thought it was gonna go, honestly. It turned out way better. I expected to catch a couple dinky little bass, and we did catch a couple little bass, but they were pretty healthy, all things considered. And the bluegills were really good looking as well, so that surprised me how many of those we caught. And I didn't land any nice fish, but I definitely hooked into at least 3 of them that kind of felt and kind of looked like they'd be around 2-pound bass, which is not bad. It's not a huge pond, so 2-pounders, I'll take it. Also, my little Ned Rig crawfish guy did pretty all right. I've never really used these guys, so I'm happy that I got some success. So I'm gonna head home. Well, I'm basically am home. I'm going to go into my home, and I'm gonna make some dinner. So I'll catch y'all next time. See ya.